guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sasha, and today I'm just going to be doing a story time. Today's story time is going to be about the time I slit my wrist. I was visiting my aunt in New York, and at the time her husband was like building her this new what's this is like cabinet or stuff that you put your clothes in and stuff that you get from Walmart, and you have to like put the nails in and build it up and everything. So I was like, okay, I've always been like a go fix it, like, you know, handy woman type of person, like, you know. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna help. So I came and I helped, and there was a nail that I was hammering into, oh my, the nail that I was hammering into the wooden cabinet, and I think I hammered it in there like wrong, so I was trying to go back in there and get the nail out, but the nail was so deep in there, you know, the opposite side of the hammer, like the claw thing that you can like take to like pull it out, it was like way too deep in there for me to pull it out. So dumbass went and got a knife. So, and it wasn't just like a regular knife. It was like the weirdest knife that they had. Like, I'm going to see if I could like find a picture of it, and I'm going to like insert it like somewhere up in here. It was skinny. It was so skinny. Maybe that's why it was like such a quick, you know, type of thing. So, so I go get the knife, and I put my foot on the wooden whatcha-jigger thingy, and I was like, I took the knife and I was trying to like pry the nail head out, like kind of like lift it a little bit, but that wasn't working. So I like switched my body over and I put my hand down like near the nail on the opposite side of the nail. So it's my hand, the nail, my hand, the nail, the knife. So I'm like this, and it could easily go here. And at a point, you guys, I had put my face down there. I don't know what I was thinking, because I'm like, why isn't this nail not coming out? And I was like, I could have literally stabbed myself in the eye, and I would be talking to you like this right now. Like, I put my hand down, and I'm like trying to pry the nail out, and it was like literally the moment I knew the knife was going to slip was when I like, I don't know, it was like sense and reality kick. It went straight into my wrist, like literally like, oh. And then I immediately pulled it out, because I did not want to have to go to the hospital with this thing, and if it even moves a little milliliter, I'm going to feel it all into my skin. So I just knew that as fast as it went in, it just had to come out. And maybe that was like bad, because when I took it out, blood just started gushing, like squirting, like you see in the movies. Like it was like a movie, like squirting. And then I looked at my hand, and it was like the blood was like squirting on me, and I was like, and I looked at my aunt's husband, and I was like, is this blood? And literally I was like, and I literally, like, I remember that, because that was the last thing I remembered. And the next thing you know, like I was like in the car drinking water, whatever it was, but I had passed out and I was on the ground, and my sister thought I was playing. She was in the next room. So when I fell to the floor, she saw me fall to the floor. But I'm always been a wild person. So when she saw me fall to the floor, she just thought I was just like, you know, rolling around on the floor, doing whatever. But then she started seeing blood come out from around my stomach, because I had fell and my hand was like this. So she came outside and she was like, oh my gosh. And I've never, it just sounded like she just did not know what to do. Like, she's like, oh my gosh. Trevor, like, what are we gonna do? Like, oh my God, hope. And I could just hear it in her voice. Like, my sister is like the closest person to me. She knows me like this. So I just automatically knew, like, she was just scared. She didn't know, and she's kind of moving a little bit slow, but it was because she was so scared. And I know her. She was just so scared. I know she was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna die? So yeah, I went to the hospital. Oh yeah, so they got me up, and then I started drinking water. Guys, I don't know if you cut yourself or if you're in a situation where you're losing blood, but I don't know if it's like a magic trick, but drink water, because the more water I was drinking, the less woozy I felt. Like, I felt regular. Like, it was as if like I didn't even just slit my freaking wrist. Like, drinking water to replenish the blood that was like lost. And oh my gosh, I bled through like a whole roll of toilet paper. I mean, paper towel. And then I got to and mind you, I was in New York. So my father was close. So he showed up way after the fact, if my memory deems me correct. But the people that were there were my uncle and my sisters, all I can remember. Because again, I told you I blacked out. So they gave me stitches, and the doctor lied. I looked at the doctor because I hate needles. I have a phobia. I was like, are you going to stick me directly into the wound? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm like, okay, fine. He's like, look over so. So I look over so. And then I feel him like stick me, and I'm like, okay. So I look over. The needle was directly in the center of it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I hate needles, let alone to get a needle straight into a wound. Like, really? Come on, doc, you could have put it around like something. But I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. It's like, you see this little nip here, and this is what it's healed like. But it was a decent size hole, and you could see I have like an extra cut on the top here from me probably like pulling it out, and I cut myself at the time or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy my story, and I'm gonna start like a new like series with this story time stuff, because I have a lot of stories. Like, I need to write a book. Okay, so love you guys. Wear your mask, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!